Is it Twitch? I beg to differ.
It looks like we're good. I don't know
Tell
what that
that
was
to my
about.
internet
No
speed.
one was downloading anything, so I don't know what the hell that was about. I think my internet just kind of died for a minute.
Sorry. Could be. Sorry, I'm bringing everyone down. I'm gonna have to call my fucking internet company and be like, why the fuck do I get throttled near the nighttime? Because this is terrible.
Well, you can also threaten to leave him and try and get a sweeter deal out of him. Good way to get some extra goodies out of an ISP. Threaten to leave. Because they're all about customer retention.
The word that scared the Jeep high.
That wasn't showing up. There we go. Ow.
So anyway, now that we're back to it, animal abuse.
Yeah, back to Scar.
It's okay. The lion deserves it.
Remember when this line was considered threatening? Yeah, me neither. I didn't realize we were playing Dokami.
Fuck. He's doing the thing the Lingering Will does.
Pulling around a lot and hit you really hard.
Nah, more like the part where he hops on his Keyblade and fucking fucks off.
Oh, he silver surfers it.
I think so. I've never fought the Lingering Will. All I did is see the fight on SGB.
Yeah, you guys on his Keyblade.
Well, I've never played Final Mix, so I wouldn't know.
Same here. I never even beat Sephiroth back when I played Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, poor Scar. Ooh, two become
He
one.
will be met. Ooh. Is that a good thing?
Oh, well.
Once I beat Roxas, I could potentially get Final Form. That's how you get Final Form.
What's the 2 become 1 Keyblade?
It's the one you get after beating Roxas.
Do you even get that in the original American version? Because I don't think you do.
No, it's a new one.
You don't even get the fight. Okay, so you did get to fight Roxas in the American, in the Japanese original release, but not in the American.
No, Final Mix.
Okay, just Final Mix. Never mind.
Just
alright.
Final. It was originally going to
Yeah.
be in the game along with the organization data, but they ran out of time, so they pushed it to Final Mix instead.
So I'm guessing it's just a cutscene in the original that you just gloss over.
Mm-hmm. Which was lame. And Roxas loses because he fucking forgets that Sora can teleport his blade back to his hand.
Do I get Dash this
That's,
time? I would like Dash.
And so this is normally where we fight the big fucking thing, so God knows what's going to replace that.
Yay! I can run. I think. Maybe. We'll find out.
Running tackle.
I can run! Da-da-da-da-da.
Cues city escape music.
But we already ran away from the truck. Twice.
So it doesn't look like running there so much as just sliding on the ground.
Pretty much.
And considering the soft paw pads on there, friction's gonna be a bitch.
Alright, I'm gonna have to look for Ricky. There we go.
But footnote, Roxas is Sora. I'm pretty sure he'd know that he could do that.
But you know, story convenience. Wink.
Ah, the good old you beat him in the fight, but you lose.
Pirates?
Wait, what?
Oh, hello. And watch out, it's
Yar, I
poachers.
Yar, something tells me this isn't Kansas anymore.
A card, and then they brought cars. Watch out.
Man, steampunk is weird.
Hey, we actually never knew what time Lion King took place.
What time?
He's not wrong, you know. Although, if you consider the Timon and Pumbaa cartoon as canon, it will be contemporary time. Well, by contemporary, I mean like mid-90s.
Ah, good to see you can deja vu in here too. And it's been about been about 3 months, but I can finally go to Winter John sub night since I don't work tomorrow.
And he's doing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tomorrow.
Which I bought because I'm bad with money.
I bought a CDI. I'm very bad with money.
But the CDI, don't you ever make... Zelda 2 is a good game. The CDI games are perfection. Wait, aren't the hyenas supposed to be here?
Yeah.
Or does this not count as a boss?
I guess it's not random because reasons.
I mean...
I mean, explain why the fuck they showed up earlier.
Sora's paws must really hurt if he's just sliding around, drifting, like that at that speed.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. Friction's gonna hurt like hell.
That's why Sonic wears shoes.
Speaking of Sonic, look who bought Sonic Forces.
Did you actually?
Who?
I didn't. Flipnote did.
Oh, you bought Sonic Forces. It's alright. Pretty much. The best way I can describe it. It's okay.
I mean, all I did
I
was
haven't
rent it,
played it.
beat it in a couple of hours, and then returned it.
The most fun I had is breaking one level and make the current speedrun record. Not speedrun, but the current speedrun route I made for one level is still being used.
Ah,
Wow.
you're a speedrunner too, String.
At least I believe it's still being used.
Well, if you ever get a GDQ shout-out, we'll know who it's from. Or
Sorry,
for, I should
String's
say.
already banned. Ah, riveting gameplay here. Oh yeah, that does make that a lot easier.
You know, I've just noticed they reuse this specific boss music a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
You know, canonically, these hyenas compared to Sora are absolutely fucked.
I guess Simba went on vacation then.
Why aren't you getting levels like they do, String? The AIs.
I don't know. I think it's actually on purpose, but I couldn't tell you for sure.
I'm guessing you need to input a code.
Doubt it.
What the hell is hover? What the hell is hover? Hover.
Might be hover.
String, you aren't gonna grind?
I gotta figure out where to go first. It's been a while.
Says the person who plays this game every year, apparently.
True, but who likes Pride Lands?
Pretty much.
Touche.
I need to go to frickin' the jungle area.
Something tells me... Wait, is Simba run off?
Yeah, he went to the Oasis. So
Yeah, he went to the jungle then.
It's all on the other side of the world, though.
Do you smell padding within padding? I do. Oh, that's what it is, Flip Notes. In the physical version, go for it. If digital updates and patches will take space up on an SD card if there's one in there. Otherwise, it'll use the internal NAND. But if you can get a cheaper digital going up.
I mean, as long as there isn't a switch tax.
I mean, come on, don't you want to pay to play online again and get 20 free NES games? You know, like such classics as Balloon Trip or
Oh
Boxing.
boy! I can't wait to play Legend of Zelda multiplayer.
You mean
Oh,
like
wow,
the very few,
Look, just
the
put
very few playable NES
Nintendo,
games?
just put GameCube games on it and everyone will be happy. That's all we have to do. Why can't you do it?
Well, we've had it on computers. That's why people play Dolphins so much.
Well, actually, I have a question for you, Experiment. I just found out in order to hack the Wii U, you have to use the DS emulator. Was that
Yep.
made on purpose?
I don't know if I'm at liberty to say that because I did kind of do some work with that emulator in the past, but strict
Okay.
NDA guidelines.
Alright, we won't talk about it. I just found that out recently, and I was like, it was made by a bunch of hackers.
Experiment Ninjas are already.
Well, I might have known who's done it and when they snuck it in, but I'm not at liberty to say.
Fair enough. I would go any further into it.
Give us about 20 years, I'll spill the beans.
Is that just a fucking random line in the background because something isn't properly cropped or whatever?
It might just be an emulation issue, but it could be the skybox showing up because remember this was designed for CRTs, not HD. Oh yeah, that's definitely a skybox scene. Because basically when it came to making a DS emulator, Nintendo went, yeah, you know, we can't really do this, let's get some people from the homebrew scene to do it for us. So they commissioned Nintendo of Europe to basically go hunting for us. I heard a rumour, went poking around, filled in an application and got in.
Experiment. The ninjas are already on their way to break your kneecaps.
Like I said, I just want GameCube emulation. Homebrew hackers have already started doing it.
Oh, it's doable.
They just gotta
Nintendo just doesn't like. Honestly, absolutely hate Nintendo and their virtual console because they take so long to put games on. Like Zero Mission took absolutely forever to get on the Wii U, and they made a big deal of it. It's just like, yeah, you know what? I already have it on the computer, so I don't care.
Well, bear in mind, from my experience, Nintendo cannot write an emulator to save their lives. Ironic.
Well, the Herd Nerd was good. So the European side of things, we could have read the emulators.
Ah, yes, Nintendo European Research Division. That's the one that commissioned us a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because they originally were a separate company and they developed a video codec for the Nintendo DS.
Yeah.
And when that got Nintendo's attention, they outright bought them.
But I heard they're pretty good at running emulators and stuff like that.
They can be, but then most of the people they tend to hire are from hacking scenes.
I thought all they did was DMCA those people.
No, that's the legal division.
I mean, look, maybe there's a reason they had to use a ROM from the internet for their Super Mario Bros. On the Wii.
Funnily enough, you mentioned that. It turns out the guy who made the INS headers was hired by Nintendo to do the NES emulator.
Do you think maybe then he just gave it to them?
Probably.
So I guess it's technically not illegal.
No, it isn't, but then they have the copyright to the ROMs, so they were legal to download it anyway.
I can't believe you worked at Nintendo.
I mean, you technically didn't work at Nintendo, you just worked for Nintendo.
Yeah.
He's the uncle who works at Nintendo now.
I also did some minor work for Sony back when the Vita was still brand new.
What did you do? PS1 emulator? Or PSP?
Nope. Does anyone remember PlayStation Mobile?
Oh!
Yeah. I was one of the
high quality work, I see.
I was one of the first in to work on the software development kit for that because they wanted a private test session for it.
What was that like?
Ooh, it was something. It was still called PlayStation Suite at the time, and the tools were nothing fancy. It was basically just like repackaged Android tools, OpenGL, OpenAL, C++. Nothing fancy, it was all bollocks. The idea was you'd write your game program for the Vita, and then you could also port it to mobile, like the mobile range they had at the time. As you can guess, it didn't really fucking go well.
What's going on? Oh, he's in the floor.
Oh. Suddenly, quicksand.
Footnote's asking what's PlayStation Mobile.
It was a service done by Sony for their mobile platform and the PlayStation Vita. The idea was that you could easily port the games between the two. Problem is though, porting stuff to the Vita is more difficult than it appears to be on face value.
I thought it was easy because it was based on PS3 architecture, so if you had a PS4...
It isn't. Oh, believe you me, Vita is not based on PS3 whatsoever. It's got more in common with an iPhone 4 than anything else. It's closer to the PSP's architecture more than anything.
We got Cure, boys!
He did it!
Oh, another one.
So that's Cura.
Should be. Oh, sorry, Leon.
Ooh.
Sora, kill me. Man, I fucking hate I hate the mechanic of having to finish the enemy with magic or a combo finisher.
Well, let's never speak of the Pride Lands again. Oh boy, hello Bastion again.
Alright, I'm gonna try Olympus one more time. Because I can't access Tron without beating Olympus.
As that worst case scenario, we'll just have to disable the code for this bit and do it normally and then resume as normal.
Yeah, which kind of sucks because I don't know what I get as a reward for it, but it's going to be the normal reward, which may mess up the rest of the run, but we'll see. Alright, put it in. So let's have a go.
So yeah, basic story is, porting stuff to the PS Vita is not as easy as they made it out to be. Mainly because the PS Vita just does not have a lot of oomph under the trunk to run much. You've also got to worry about strict space restrictions, and there's also the fact that the memory cards on the PS Vita are extremely slow for read-write speeds.
Yet they're still expensive as fuck.
Okay, so, you know, you can get the 64GB PS Vita card for like, what, 80 bucks?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know what the read-write speed is equivalent to on them?
Go.
Class 4 SD card.
Which ain't fair.
It's a class 4.
We're currently like what, class 10?
We're well beyond class 10 now. Apple SD cards were classed by numbers, with 10 being the best and 1 being the worst.
We're getting raided.
Yeah, we're getting raided
Oh, who are we getting raided by?
by SNES.
Who's
Hi,
that?
Hey, SNES. I play SNES. Thank you for raiding me.
I
Welcome to the
think they
stream,
were playing
guys.
Yakuza.
I don't think this is working correctly. No.
I think he killed it again. String, you gotta wake up.
No. So, something is
All
wrong.
right.
I don't know what, but...
We might just have to do this bit normally. You know what I mean? We've got to move along somehow.
We're just gonna go to Twilight Town.
Experiment. Are you still up?
It's only nearly 4 in the morning. I could keep going for a couple more hours.
Oh, I thought I had to stay up late.
12-hour stream? Wow.
Yeah, you went for a 12-hour stream to finally beat Yakuza 0.
Phew, I actually gotta play that at some point. I have that.
Oh, you sure it's fun?
I've had it for a long time. Since
Which one got ported to... Sorry, you're saying String.
What are you talking about? Which one got what?
Which one got ported to PC? Was it 6 or 0?
I think they're all being ported on this PC now.
Yeah, and they've remade Yakuza 1 and 2, so they may get PC ports, and they're also bringing 3 and 5 to the PS4, so I imagine they'll all get PC ports as well.
Man, those are very shitty looking ships. They do not look very functional.
Well, I mean, did we not just get attacked by floating cathedrals? And over in the background, you can see Quasimodo sobbing in despair.
No, he's not here till Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well, 3D or DDD as I like to call it.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, to answer your question earlier, Flipnote, yes, the Wii U was also a prick to develop for.
And absolutely nobody is surprised.
Well, to give you an idea, half of the documentation wasn't even translated into English.
Wow, they really cared about that third-party
Yeah.
support.
And the bits they didn't translate, some of them were core essential functions to running anything on the system. I've not seen
Oh,
documentation
Nintendo.
that bad since the Sega Saturn. Thanks for the follow, Ace.
Oh, thank you.
Back to the exclusive footage of the next
I
Star
didn't turn
Fox
it up.
game.
I didn't hear that. Let me turn that up a bit.
And an enemy just clipped through a fucking wall.
Where's Streamlabs? Oh, here it is.
I was going to say, we might want to do like a layout shift about, maybe just get a little small area for your Streamlab notifications to stay in.
Maybe, but I
That's
prefer
true.
to have it on the in front of the like the game.
No, fair enough.
But I might change it eventually. But we'll see.
You need to be able to read some donations.
It's more just I'm looking at a different screen, so I can't really see it. So I kind of rely on the sound, but it wasn't loud enough for me to hear.
Oh yeah, Flipnote, you're going to the Nintendo World Store in New York, aren't you?
Oh, ow.
Speaking of Star Fox, you know, Nintendo, maybe your games would sell if people could actually control them properly.
I still have no idea what the fuck they were thinking with Star Fox Zero.
I was thinking the exact same thing when Sakurai was talking about having motion controls in it. It's like, okay, as long as we can turn them off. Okay, you can't turn them off. Never mind.
Yeah, I was hoping you could just go the normal route with a Pro Controller, but obviously that doesn't fucking work.
No, it was just him trying to be creative, and it didn't work.
Nope.
What's that? A gimmick fucked over the game.
Look at the UK Icarus Uprising.
I like it at Chris Uprising.
I like
come on.
Character Uprising.
Yeah, I like it as well, but if you've got to provide external peripherals to fix an issue with your game,
Fair enough.
The second analog stick doesn't even let you control the camera. It's just a second analog stick.
Yep.
That's sad. That is really sad. Nintendo, what the fuck is wrong with you? God. Two amiibo. I still only own my. I still haven't gotten any of the Splatoon 2 amiibos because I'm poor, and also I don't feel like going to Walmart, which
I've got-
don't have the amiibos.
I got the Splatoon 1 amiibo.
Same here.
I-
I got the Cali and Marie ones too.
I don't really care for the space amiibos take up, nor the price, so I just have to make basic NFID cards.
Look,
So basically,
I wanted.
literally all I do is find amiibo data and just burn it to a card. Cheap, cheery, and it saves space.
I just wanted a big Yoshi Woolly World amiibo, but that was like $40, and I didn't want to spend that much for an amiibo.
Yes, you do.
Strange.
Fuck you, Nintendo.
Why does the gummy ship look like the Crozer from Pokemon Gen 7?
It's endgame.
I'll let you off with that.
Wait, wait, you kind of got me there because I did spend $40 for the Poochie amiibo, which also happened to come with the game for the 3DS.
Yeah, but no, I wouldn't buy anything there to be honest, because knowing Nintendo, they probably jack the price up in their own store.
I mean, from they got their own things there, don't they? That they don't sell anywhere else.
I mean, if it's exclusive stuff you can't get anywhere else, then meh, go nuts. But you can find it elsewhere on, like, I don't know, eBay.
I think we're almost there.
Well, we got a black screen.
Welp. We saved
Oh,
the 4 ends, right?
Back-
I did
Back.
save manually, but I don't know if I did a save state. We're gonna find out.
back to Finny Finny Fun.
Nope, we're not doing Finny Fun again.
Finny Finny
Yes,
Fun
we have to
is
finish
done.
it. What did you get, by the way?
No, I didn't save. Alright.
We got the final upgrade to Reflect.
Yeah, we did.
Nice.
Oh, okay, get the code out again. Oh, boy, whoops. Oh no.
What have you done?
Flip.
It's fine.
I don't know if any stores would have Xenoblade 2 Pro controllers by now, because I don't think... Because don't, like, exclusive controllers stop getting produced when the game's done?
Pretty much. I got one. Actually, no, I got a
Yeah, I've
Splatoon
heard-
one. I didn't get the Xenoblade one. I don't really care about
I've
the
heard
Xenoblade one.
I've heard the Xenoblade 2 Pro controller has a better D-pad for some reason.
Yeah. Just revision. There's a Smash one coming out.
I
It'll
just-
probably be the same, so...
Probably is. I'd
I'll
have
just
to,
get a game.
yeah, I'll have to get hold of one of those Pro controllers and disassemble it just so I can see it side by side with the launch one.
All I have is a basic one, because there were no exclusives by the time I could afford mine.
I'm pretty sure some people have already done that. So,
Yeah, but it's nice to do it with your own eyes, you know what I mean?
fair enough.
Yeah, because Spawnwave did a video on it, I think.
Yeah, I believe he did.
Also, by the way, Galaxy Brain, Spawnwave is better than the No.
I've got no idea who you're talking about.
I only know
Aw.
Spawn Wave. So, okay. Alright, let's test again.
Okay, from the top.
I'm gonna save. Yeah. I didn't think the game would crash as soon as I get to Twilight Town, so...
And game. Okay, it's loaded.
It's fine,
God.
loaded. I knew I left that behind.
Oh look, a useless synthesis item. Neat.
Orichalcum Plus? Nah, I only buy the high quality Gucci shit.
I mean, we're about to get to the area where you usually find the ultimate recipe, so I'm curious what's going to be in there in its place.
It's just going to
The
be an
recipe to build
IOU.
a bat.
But first, we can explore new areas.
I don't remember this being here.
It's only available during the
Same here.
third visit. and after. This is the place we were with Roxas at the beginning of the game. Remember Vivi?
Oh, get ya.
Now, are you talking about the original Joy-Con controllers? Like, because some of the ones that launched had like syncing issues.
That's because the antenna inside the Joy-Con was dodgy.
Wasn't placed properly.
Which I have to check on mine, because granted, I hardly use my Joy-Cons when they're not inside the Switch, because I now own a Pro controller.
I just use my Switch handheld mode most of the time. I rarely put it in docked.
Well, I would put it in docked, but for some reason the Switch won't go higher than 720p for me.
Do you mean on the main menu or in general?
In general.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird, because my television does support 1080p.
You might
here.
want to get that checked. That's not normal. You still have warranty
mean-
on it, so... Look, I
Yeah,
know you
warranty.
probably hacked it, so I guess I got flows out the window, but... You know.
Yeah, we were looking at your Switch and we found exactly how did you get Kingdom Hearts 3 on your Switch. I just did a
Magic.
little bit of tinkering.
So we didn't authorize you to make a CDI emulator for this system.
We'll buy it for any. Here's about $10.
$10. Do me a
Finally.
fucking favor. I expect at least 5-digit figures.
5 bitcoins, please.
Oh yeah, because I want an unstable, non-existent currency.
We'll give you...
How many
50
Dogecoins do you own again?
Somewhere between Jack and shit.
We'll give you unlimited
Aw.
Nintendo Switch Online membership.
I'll do
As
a
much
rain
as
check
that's
on that.
worth. Here's a shitty NES game that is no longer playable. Here's 20 of them.
There are actually Super Nintendo games that can't boot up anymore.
Wait, what?
Because, yeah, Super Nintendo games that can't boot anymore on hardware.
Like...
Like, specific game?
It's mainly sports games because for some inane reason they wanted a real-time clock in them. And here's the problem, they only used 16 or even 8-bit values for the clock. And that clock expired about 6 years ago. So basically it overflows, it can't work it out, game crashes on boot.
And remember, emulating is piracy.
Help.
I'll never forget my Switch. I've Switch that I don't play that much. It has a crack in it from overheating.
Oh, mine has crack in it too. I don't know where it came from.
Yeah, yep. And I've never dropped mine either.
Switch is a great system, but god is it fragile.
It's almost like the plastics they're using from it are subpar quality.
I think mine is kind of warped as well, but warping just happens naturally with any small product.
Ah yes, I too remember Nintendo switched warped!
What the fuck is a hitbox? You're just carrying your Switch and it just falls out of your bag because it ran into something, even though it didn't.
Who manufactured this Switch? Vicarious Visions? Son of a bitch.
It's alright. Who's developing the Spyro game again? I forget.
Toys
Toys
for Bob. They made Skylanders. They've done a pretty good job of it so far, though.
Yeah, it looks fun. Man, I really don't know if I want to just get it for PS4 and play it on my brother's or...
You do. It's not coming to PC for it. Oh, limit form.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
Hello.
Are you for fucking real? It's been hiding here this entire time.
I can't calm you till now, so I couldn't do much about it.
God damn it, Roxas. Why did you see this? Get some stuff on the head. Ow.
Program, I don't know shit.
I'm still missing Valor. I don't know where the hell Valor is.
You know, straight, I would want to buy it for the PS4 now if only I actually like Sony.
Could be Olympus. Could be Hollow Bastion.
Could be the final chest of the game.
He's not wrong.
Wouldn't be shocked.
Although I will laugh my ass off if we go for the Sephiroth fight and we get Cure as the reward.
Oh, that means I can level up my drive forms again.
Oh yeah, we've kind of been stonewalled by that.
Yeah, you need to get one. You get one for every drive form you get. I still don't know if I can get final form normally.
That's if we can even find the damn thing.
What gives you final form in the original game again?
Just, you get it randomly.
Sora has an epiphany and gets it.
Ah, he goes even further beyond. Man, this place has free transport. That's pretty lit.
Where I live does. If you're in the city.
Flip note, same.
Man, I wish I had free transportation.
I should mention, near where I live, I have to pay, but if I go to the city, it's all free.
Or I've either got to walk, take a bus, or if I need to go anywhere in the UK, boat or plane.
How long does it take for a boat?
Several hours.
So I'm guessing for a plane?
Yeah,
How long does a plane usually go for?
about under an hour.
Yeah. I assume you don't go to the city much, though.
No,
Well, UK.
I don't usually go to the mainland much at all unless I'm needed or I'm doing maybe some business over there, but that's about it. Or just seeing
I'm
what
rural.
I've got left.
I'm rural, so I only ever use cars. My own car.
I've flown to
Well, 'cause
Sydney a few times, but not too much.
I mean, I look out the window, I can see the Irish Sea. And the Douglas Marina.
How big is the island you're talking about?
The Isle of Man? Eh, not that big. It's literally just a tiny off island, slap bang in the middle of the Irish Sea.
Fair enough.
I think there's less than 100,000 living on it,
Okay.
around that ballpark.
I guess it's one of those, it's just a small community that pretty much everyone knows each other.
Yeah, it is. But is that, we're mostly a tax haven, so it's mainly old boss live here. And of course, the main industry in the Isle of Man nowadays is IT, which suits me fine.
Fair enough. Assuming you went to university in the UK though?
Yep,
Yeah.
specifically the University of Warwick.
I thought just
And
the
I went there a
mansion.
hell of a lot. And I went there a hell of a lot earlier than most people do. Anyway, you were saying, String.
Oh, nothing, don't worry, I was just complaining about this game.
This game is fucking trash. I'm going back to Atlantica.
Ow, 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 ow.
So, Kingdom Hearts rhythm game when?
Dude, I'd love one. I'd love a rhythm game with Kingdom Hearts music.
Would you want one in Taiko drum style, Dance Dance Revolution, Just Dance style?
I mean, my favorite
imagine-
rhythm game system is still Project Diva, but I'd say if they were to make one, they'd probably go Feet Rhythm, because that's the Final Fantasy one.
I've only ever
enough.
played Elite Agents.
I forgot, we're finally getting Taiko Drum Master.
Yep, took them fucking long enough.
Well, I assume the
Still
first
no
one on
Elite
GameCube
Agents?
did not sell well over here. And the fact that it needed a peripheral probably didn't help.
Well, I think they were all USB-based peripherals anyway, because I think it started on the PS2.
I think it was on GameCube too, but like, even then, like, releasing a game with peripherals means you gotta raise the max price, or you keep the same price and lose profit. And if you don't have the sales to make up for it, it's kind of hard to sell it.
Well, I mean, you had Donkey Kong with those stupid bloody bongos, and then once I worked out what input it was looking for, it's just, oh, well, one drum looks for the analog stick, the other looks for the face buttons, and the clap sensor is rigged to the shoulder.
Don't you make fun of my bongos? Those are great.
I literally bought a set the other year for about $1. Basically, 50p.
I hear they're not great though, especially the music. I mean the game itself.
Donkey Kong is alright, but it has certainly aged. Because it used a lot of contemporary pop music.
And it was all bad covers of it, from what I remember.
More or less. Although you had the Super Smash Bros. Melee theme. That's all you needed, right? Oh, and they had to pad one of it with Happy Birthday.
I know that the Pokemon theme song's in it.
In the US version, yes, not the PAL version.
Oh, that's right, because the PAL got its own soundtrack too.
Yep.
To be fair, that's one of those choices where I can kind of understand why, because back then, very little internet, every country probably had their own songs they like to listen to.
Well, the thing is, when you mentioned playing with the bongos, I first thought of the Donkey Kong game where you used in the platform, not the rhythm game.
Jungle Beat.
Yeah, that one's alright.
Yeah, it's alright. Funny thing is that game was the foundation for the engine of Super Mario Galaxy.
I remember you telling me that.
Because there's still so much material on it. Well, again, it wasn't very obvious at first, but when you go poking around in the disk files, and believe me, there is a lot of unused shit for Super Mario Galaxy, you can find a lot of leftovers from Jungle Beat.
Well, so yeah, we're fighting with Leon now, despite us just fighting against him.
Yeah, chaotic neutral bitches.
This is the only time when King Mickey helps you, by the way. Usually.
If he was here, man.
Ooh, Leaf Bracer, that's good to have.
What have we win?
Leaf Bracer.
Don't remember what that was.
You can heal yourself without getting hit.
Oh, well, that's handy.
But do I have the AP? Maybe. I do.
Sora, quick, there's no time. my copyright runs out in a few years. So, did Disney ever said something about how, you know, their main mascot is gonna become public domain?
They'd probably rather keep it quiet and try to figure a way around it. Technically, they can still use it. There's nothing stopping them still using it. They just don't no longer own it.
Liver pepper ice cream. What?
It is randomized. It's like the good old every flavored jelly beans from Harry Potter.
Which I equate to Russian roulette if you think about it.
Oh boy, cyanide. Oh no.
Oh shit, which one's Sonic Blade?
So it's a Sonic? Because hi, I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
I don't think I got anything then, did I? No, because I didn't do it either.
Also Limit 4, which has the mobility option of roll.
Surprisingly useful, actually.
Yeah, that thing has not much end lag.
It's on a different button, the Sonic Blade macro, so I gotta get used to that. Even though I've done this level 1 before, I am severely underleveled.
I mean, you're only level 41.
No enemies, okay.
And some really easy. And some really easy evil liver pepper ice cream.
Yep. Come on.
I forget. Can limit form anti? String?
What's up?
Can limit form anti?
Yeah, I can. All of them can, Annie. Except I think maybe Final Form. Final Form has its own thing.
Oh, it does? What does it have?
It decreases the randomness.
Oh, okay. It can still happen, it's just less likely.
Oh, I thought it would refresh.
Basically.
Oh, come on. There we go, got it. That was clutch.
I think it may be time because you say that's clutch and all I saw you do was save the game.
I had to leave the world because if I leave the world, my drive gauge gets refilled.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
This would have been useful during the 1000 Heartless.
Oh yeah, this is when you're supposed to get it. I'll do one more. Why not? I'll waste it.
So, what are we doing? Grinding?
I was grinding for a bit, yeah. Okay. That should give me a bit of experience. Actually, it's the password to Answer's computer. Oh, it's one of the options.
Well, just remember the password is always swordfish.
So we're just walking through here. Hey, good old memories, eh, Roxas? Fuck you.
Damn, it didn't work.
The cat disagrees. What? Straight, we see the cat in your cam now.
I was gonna say, is that the cat in the background?
Yeah, that's mine.
I'm just gonna wait for it to climb up the chair and jump that string.
Just it goes to the webcam and then the stream just randomly ends. We never know why.
Jeez. Ugh. Say hi. Hey, you pretty cat.
Hello, Shadow.
Hey, Shadow.
So then-
What are you doing?
Finally, a real co-commentator.
Why do you want attention so bad? You got attention now.
Give us views, give us views, give us views. Look at the cat.
Cat was just sort of like, shit, now what?
I never thought I'd get this far. How's it feel to be a big-time YouTuber, Mr. Cat?
Alright, now.
Cam girls are so 2017. It's all about the cats.
Yep, that it is liver pepper ice cream, sea salt ice cream, it's guy sugar ice cream. You know, that has to have existed.
Didn't
Knowing
Roxas
humanity-
destroy that?
Oh, did destroy it, yeah, in the digital version. which we then use to gain access to the world that never was. Don't know how the fuck that works.
Axel left his portable hind, that's why.
Oh, how very convenient of it.
At the very beginning of the game, you it's still there once you beat Axel. Roxas just doesn't enter it because he's like, what's the point of this? I don't know.
Are we going straight to the world that never was now?
Yep. Like I said,
I thought it was...
What's up?
I was gonna say, I thought the next Hollow Bastion visit was mandatory.
No, it's not. You have to beat the you have to beat every world to get to that, which unfortunately we can't do at the moment. Yes, Lexi? Uh-huh.
And what do we get? Oh yeah, we never beat the Heartless, so never mind. What's your current equipment? String?
I can't remember off the top of my head because I haven't upgraded it for a while because I haven't had a need to.
Honestly, really, it just matters if we have the Oblivion. That's all you ever
I was gonna
need.
say, we kind of got the endgame stuff kind of really early on.
Oh, their models are fixed.
Oh, okay.
What are we getting?
Hey.
Hello there.
We're supposed to be.
Hit
I
me.
thought you fought Axel here.
Thank you. No, he joins you in the fight.
Ah,
So Yuffie's supposed to be Axel.
man, Kingdom Hearts is weird.
Thank you. Limit Form's kind of broken this game.
Okay, the game did crash then.
No, thank God.
Well, it did.
I can't believe Yuffie's gonna fucking die.
Why are you here again? Contractual obligations. Hee hee.
This is CC back in
That's
Final
nice.
Fantasy VII Abridged, which I don't watch.
Rambling Rose. Yeah, I got Limit Form from Twilight Town of all places. From just a small treasure chest. Okay, and now the world that never was.
Isn't this the final section of the game?
Yep.
I forget.
Yep.
But it's quite a long one, so... yeah, sure.
Time to go for broke.
I'll show you my equipment, because you're asking... Oh, I got a spot for next one. This is probably better. I can change you now. What's a better Keyblade? Ooh, that's... Ooh. I want the finishing plus. Oh, crap, I just forgot to do something. Hang on, we'll be
What
back
have you
here in a
forgot?
bit.
Oh shit, I forgot my keys.
You're not wrong,
Okay,
actually.
okay.
You're not wrong.
There you go, poo break.
No, I don't have the final poo break.
Do we have to go back to these girls? I don't like them.
No, okay, that gave me pretty much nothing.
Is it a map? Yeah. String, we can go to Disney World. I got the map.
Alright.
Wait, what's this on the other side of the map? Disney Vault breaking instructions. Say what?
String, Shadow's wanting to know if you could fight Lingering Will.
Nope, gotta beat the game first. I gotta figure this bit out.
As I say, we need to suss this out or just beat it normally. We've pretty much only got those two options now.
Because I want to beat every world before we do the what it never was. I might just have to put every code and see if that fixes it. I'm
Throw
not kidding.
every code at it.
I'm not kidding, I might have to.
Well, either it'll work, or we make the game code batch crazy. Either way, I'm getting popcorn.
While I'm doing this, can someone keep it on in chat, please? Let me know what's saying.
No worries.
I can't read it.
Oh god, it's on fire. Alright, we got a couple questions. String, when are you gonna play Hoonie Pop 2?
No.
Ah. The thing is, shout out, I guess John could do randomizer level 1 critical if he wants to.
Probably find it difficult to convince him, considering he doesn't like it when stuff crashes and all that.
No, that's also true.
But maybe by the point we get around to it, the randomizer's a bit more stable, and the holding the breath likeable. Shrink, would you do the Link to the Past and Super Metroid combined randomizer? Shadow was asking.
I have not played either of those games for a long time. So, maybe one day, but my knowledge is so lost on that I'd struggle.
I can't even beat the game. Haven't even beaten the game originally.
I want to try and see if I can race Linky for an Ocarina of Time. Randomizer, because I actually know Ocarina of Time.
Well, now I have to set up the LTTP/Super Metroid randomizer, because I did that for Greg the other day.
How do you go of it?
He hasn't done it on stream yet, I just gave him everything he needed to set up.
Alright, I've put literally every code in now. Up to Hades. So, the save state.
I'm just expecting for this to go like a tilt cartridge now, from GoldenEye.
Somebody play that song. What was the song they played during the YouTube videos of it?
Oh, Get Down.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, this seems insane.
This is still as intended, shockingly.
It cracks me every time. If you T-pose, it won't do anything. Ow. Don't worry, this is normal. There we go.
We can't win.
Moments of truth.
Got it working.
Hey! And all we have to do was throw everything at it.
Hey, it does not have much health.
That's what I thought maybe the problem was, because remember we've not every code we've put in because we had the game kept crashing sometimes. Oh my god, aerial finish, thank god.
What the fuck is that thing? What the Jesus Christ, it's huge. Right, pardon me a moment.
You alright?
I think there's a spider in his
About to
room.
say, that sounds like a spider situation.
That is not a
String.
spider. Believe you me, that is not a spider.
String, you're the Australian. Help him. Give him some advice.
Get a towel. Yeah, bro, just get a towel.
Hey, but String, a towel isn't big enough for this thing. Oh, God.
I hope he's alright.
Welcome to survival mode. We'll experiment, make it out. Oh, what the fuck's I don't know what a macabre is.
Yeah. So I just had to put every code in the game. Fair enough. That seems to make sense now.
We combined every boss into one fight.
That might explain why Demix didn't work either, actually.
I mean, I wish we could have skipped them, that was the thing.
I mean, he just would have been fought later. He's cut him. He's cut himself. He's taking care of it.
The way he sounded, I think he's about to go grab a gun.
Right, little bastard's dead now.
What was it?
It's a daddy long legs.
Oh, so it was a
wow.
spider.
Those aren't even that dangerous.
No, it just came out of nowhere and they kept trying to kiss me fucking face. Wouldn't have that.
Let's call it long legs. I got a better idea.
It's alright, we all have those moments.
Well, I'm surprised it got in because the windows are shut. Unless it got through the vents somehow.
You'd be